Hey guys, what's up? Tyler here, and in today's video, I'm going to be talking about the new Apple MacBook and all the controversy surrounding this thing, and maybe why you shouldn't even purchase this thing at all. And so, if you haven't heard or listened to or watched, Apple released a new MacBook, and it has one port, the USB-C port. And now I have nothing against USB-C. I think it's an awesome technology. It's reversible, it's backwards compatible, it's awesome. But to put that as your only port on a laptop is pretty risky. And this port is the only port, like I said, on this MacBook, and it's going to be used for your charging, your data transfer, for things like external hard drives and flash drives. It's going to be used for your external displays, mice, keyboard, webcam, basically anything, a soundboard, anything you want to connect to that computer through a USB drive. That's the only port you're going to have. And so if your computer is charging, you have no ports at all whatsoever. And so there's a lot of issues with that. At least I have a lot of issue with that. And I'm sure many other people do by looking at the internet and seeing all the people that are up in arms saying this is the stupidest thing ever. But I think Apple made a mistake because that's the only port they included. There needs to be other ports because we don't live in this all wireless age right now. Yes, we're heading toward that, but until things like wireless charging and wireless data transfer become, very commonplace, I don't think this computer has a place in society yet because people still hook up the charge. People still have flash drives where you plug it into the computer. I know there are probably wireless flash drives out there. There are wireless SD cards out there. But right now, that's not commonplace and it's not what everybody's using. And so I think they might be a little bit ahead of the game right now for this. And let's just look over something interesting very quickly. Okay, so we're on Apple's website. We're going to compare Mac models. On the left-hand side, we have the new MacBook from $1299. On the right side, we have the MacBook Pro 13-inch from $1299. Both the same price. This one, smaller screen, bigger screen, smaller and slower, not necessarily smaller, but slower processor, but more energy efficient. Faster processor, Intel Core i5 or Core i7. This one is 0.14 to 0.52 inches thin. This is 0.71 inches thin. This one kind of curves out, contoured. This one's just same thickness all around pretty much. So this one is a little bit thinner. And this one is lighter by about 1.5 pounds. Specifications, already said about the core processors, 8 gigabytes of memory compared to 16 on the MacBook Pro. Up to 512 gigabytes of flash storage, up to 1 terabyte of flash storage. Intel HD graphics 5300 compared to Iris graphics 6100. Not sure there. I think this one obviously would be a little bit better. Bigger numbers mean better, right? Bigger display on the MacBook Pro. They're both Retina displays. This one has a little bit higher pixel density. It is a bigger screen. This one does have an hour better battery for a wireless web. 12 hours better for a movie playback, or 2 hours better, 12 hours total. This one has a better energy efficiency, 39 watt hour lithium polymer battery. In terms of like charging and stuff, this one is more efficient of the way the new battery is designed, but this is a bigger battery. And this is powered by the MagSafe. This is by the USB-C. This one has a USB-C port. This is MagSafe 2 power port. Here's where it gets fun. The new MacBook has one port, USB-C. The old MacBook has 2 USB 3 ports, 2 Thunderbolt 2 ports, an HDMI port. A lot more ports than this one. Both have the same Wi-Fi, same Bluetooth. This one has a FaceTime HD camera. This one does not. Full-size backlit keyboard. This one has a new butterfly mechanism in the keyboard. They redid the keyboard, I guess, to make it smaller, more compact, but still be a good keyboard. They both have the same Force Touch trackpad. Also, the MacBook Pro has an SD card slot. This is a big deal for people who like to edit video. And basically the same other stuff down here, except for this one comes in more colors than the silver does. With the regular MacBook Pro, we have gold, silver, and space gray. And so, as you can see, spec-wise, this is a better choice for your money than the regular MacBook. So, for the price of $1299, which you're spending for this new MacBook, you can get a 13-inch Retina MacBook Pro that has everything basically better than what this new MacBook does. The only thing that the MacBook Pro has is a little bit heavier weight, about 1.25 pounds more heavier. I think I'd rather have 1.25 pounds more and have so many more features, actually have USB ports, be able to plug things into the thing and be able to do much more, connect external displays than rather have a pound and a half lighter netbook that has one port. Like, it doesn't make sense to me. If I have $1,300, I'm buying the 13-inch Retina Macbook Pro than this MacBook. I don't understand. And Apple's run into this pricing issue before with its iPad mini and iPad line, where you, like last year, you could get the iPad mini for the same price as an iPad. And it was just really confusing and it was bad pricing. And I don't think Apple planned it out very well. And for this, in the 13-inch Retina MacBook Pro, this is the new version too. It has the fancy new touchpad and all this other fancy new stuff. And it's the same price as the MacBook. And so I just don't get it. Unless I'm missing something completely like out of the water, just not even seeing it, I don't see why anybody in their right mind would buy the new MacBook. It just doesn't make sense as a financial decision. It's something you want to invest in. Because if you don't care about all the powerful stuff in the MacBook Pro, just get a MacBook Air. It's like $300 cheaper. And if you wanted the Retina display, get the MacBook Pro for the same price. You can get a bunch of other stuff as well. Because I think the same people who don't care about having a super powerful computer in like the MacBook Pro, they don't care about having an HD Retina display. And so they might as well just get the MacBook Air. And you'll get more ports too, not like this MacBook. And so I just don't see exactly who was going to buy this or why they would ever buy this, because you can get something better from Apple, not from Windows. I'm not even talking about Windows because a lot of people say, well, I just want Apple products. Well, you can get it from Apple for the same price, the MacBook Pro. And so I just don't understand, like, it just makes my head hurt trying to think about it because it just doesn't make sense. And so unless I'm missing something completely, I would say do not buy this MacBook. Just buy the MacBook Pro instead. It's a pound and a third or a pound and a half heavier. Oh my goodness. I mean, just carry the thing. I mean, that's not a big deal. We used to carry around laptops that are like 6 pounds. The MacBook Pro is like 2.5 pounds. This new MacBook is like 2.08. I mean, come on. It's not that big of a difference. But not all hope is lost for this new MacBook. Thank goodness Apple is offering a $80 adapter so you can actually plug in a Thunderbolt adapter, monitor, a USB drive, and your power, I think. I mean, for $80, wow, what a deal. And so you have to spend even more just to get a couple more ports. I just don't understand it. And Apple was the one that was really pushing this whole Thunderbolt stuff. And now they're like, oh, we don't want it anymore. Let's just throw it out. Now there's no ports. There's just USB-C. Like, it just doesn't make sense. And, like I said, I have nothing against USB-C. I think it's great. I think more people need to start implementing it in their hardware. But as a single port for a computer, for a MacBook, come on, Apple. What are you thinking? And I think this product is really something that just, it's not worth the money. It's not. And, people said that before about iPhones, iPads, MacBooks, they're overpriced. I could see both sides to that, but to this, I just can't see what it's worth. And I mean, just get the MacBook Pro, people. I mean, that's the only, come on. If you want something lighter, get the MacBook Air. And so, I don't know. Let me know what you guys think down in the conversation below, the comments below. We'll have a conversation, whatever. I'm sure this could be debated day and night, night and day for the next 20 years. But I'm looking forward to reading your opinions. What do you think? Which would you rather buy, the MacBook Pro or the MacBook? Let me know down in the comments section below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you enjoyed, leave it a thumbs up. Also, subscribe to make sure you catch more videos from me. And make sure you check out all my social links. They are all in the description below. And so that's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching, and we'll see you guys in the next video.